Hello everyone, welcome to 5 Minute Software Testing Tips. Today I'm going to talk about mind map. So mind map uses in our software testing. Okay. So what is mind map? So mind map is a sort of a tool that actually helps you visualize your thought process. And I'm going to show you the picture of a little bit next slide. But mind map is pretty popular in among these book writers. And if you think about how to write books, there you do have some thinking going on, but also you're thinking about some topics that you want to write about, and then you also kind of helps you wanted to organize your thought process, and also book writer. So writing a book is about creating a new ideas, or like you do have certain topics that you want to mention in your book, and you're kind of expanding the details of certain ideas or topics and whatnot. So mind map kind of helped you thinking about it and organize your thought process, and also actually creating the meat of your thinking, I think. So this is kind of interesting tool that you can actually apply into software testing, just very similar to book writing. I don't know it's really similar, but in a way, if you think about let's say you are in a test planning session, or you're thinking about how are you going to test this, stories or an application and whatnot, and there's not such a, so you do have certain ideas about it, but you don't have specifics around it, right? So you kind of have a start, you kind of have some ideas, and then as you go you have to organize your ideas, and then you have to sort of create a meat on details of your ideas, I think. So there's lots of tools that are available for using my map, and then one of the things that I'm gonna use today is Xmine. Xmine is one that I'm using. I think this is a trial version or free version. You don't really have you have some limited features, but kind of interesting to me to use. So here's the picture of a mind map. So if you think about it on the move or stay, so you have a center ideas, right? So you have move or stay. That's your sort of a center idea, and you kind of expand the subcategories. If you see the immediate sort of a sub tree will be support, environment, cost, and whatnot, right? So you kind of start with your thought, your main sort of an idea, and then you have some subcategories of that particular idea, and then it kind of expands in a way. So this is like an end sort of a picture of your mind map usage. But if you think about, but the process of creating this mind map is a very interesting and very helpful when you do testing. So let me show you some examples, show you some demo on this, right? So let's, for example, here. So this is one of the tool is Xmind. So let's think about, so I use this, thank you very much. So you kind of start with the central topic. So let's say testing story one or something. So this is like you're thinking about how are you gonna test these stories, or your testing strategy, or it's like an overview of what you want to get. So you kind of tap with this main topic around that idea. So maybe you just have a functional testing, right? Or you might have some UI specific, I don't know, testing. Maybe you need to think about performance. You might think about security. I don't know. What now? So maybe UI specific thing is under functional testing. Maybe you can go under this, right? This is how you organize your test, organize your thought process. Maybe functional testing, maybe you can organize in a way, and non-functional testing, right? And then you put security under non-functional and performance under non-functional. Right, so now you organize your thought process. Okay, you're testing a story and functional testing and non-functional testing in a way. So that's kind of one of the sort of way. And give me another one. So this is kind of overview of it. Maybe you can sort of use it for test case generation. Let's say login function, for example, right? So then you might want to have cases like you can keep thinking about, right? So cases for input validation, right? Validation on username. Um, Maybe you can just keep throwing ideas about, okay, maybe the happy path. Okay, I just think about happy path and negative or error case. I don't know what that is. So input valid. So happy path. Okay, input validation username. So happy path. Maybe valid input username and valid password should get into success, I guess. Right? I guess valid username plus uh, invalid password or wrong password, fail to log in, for example. So as you think about your test cases, you can actually polish it a little bit and you can continue on doing this. Okay. Oh, I just passed the 5 minute. Okay. Thank you. Bye.